Good afternoon. There is a phenomenon that in many communities, restaurants are open for Shabbos or for Yom Tov, and others are allowed to come in and eat at will and settle matters after Shabbos. At first glance, it seems to be problematic because of what we spoke about previously, that mekach or memkar business transactions are strictly forbidden on Shabbos because of the malacha that we've been speaking about of kosev, that lest one come and write and keep records and have to sign things, that would be a problem of kosev, and therefore mekach or memkar business transactions are prohibited. So how is it that these restaurants are able to stay open for Shabbos or Yom Tov? So there are a number of circumstances that allow for this to be done in a permitted way, all of which need to be factored in when taking advantage of this situation. First and foremost, it needs to be absolutely clear that this is for a Shabbos or Yom Tov need. One cannot go and take home food for the next week. One needs, it's a Shabbos need, that one is coming to eat a meal there, and that is considered, of course, a Shabbos or Yom Tov need. Additionally, it needs to be clear that there is no record keeping whatsoever that is done. The owner is entirely trusting the patrons to come ahead and the customers to pay after Shabbos and deal with it at that point. But one cannot obviously write down, but even without writing down, one cannot keep a record of how much one may or may not owe, though they, of course, could keep track of what one is eating. Additionally, when it comes to the prices, there cannot be any conversation in regards to negotiating prices or discussing prices even, but one simply needs to take that food and deal with it after. And additionally, no discussion that these are being purchased or guarantees to pay after Shabbos may be mentioned. One can use terminology such as "we'll settle after Shabbos" or something along those lines, but certainly terms buy and sell or any other specific business terms cannot be done. It needs to simply be as if one is eating and being provided that food and then going to go ahead and deal and settle with it after Shabbos. Finally, one needs to make sure in the way that they measure that they're ordering a dish, right? I'll take a soup, I'll take a chicken, whatever it may be, but it cannot be ordered by weight or by cost or any other measure, because that is a normal business amount. It needs to appear. The bottom line here is that there can be no formal transaction or record keeping being done on Shabbos, and it cannot have even the appearance of a business transaction. It needs to be that the owner is trusting those customers. They are coming and enjoying a Shabbos meal, and after Shabbos they can settle, or of course they can prepay as well, but after Shabbos, if they haven't prepaid, after Shabbos it could go ahead and be settled. And so if all of these conditions are met and the discussions are kept to the appropriate manner, and the sense is not that it's a business aspect, but that it is a Shabbos meal with all of these conditions, then that would be permissible. Have a great Shabbos.